When I open my eyes, I see many things. I see a mother who loves and cares for her son. I see a newborn with curiosity like a cat. I see a puppy who loves his newfound friend. I see a red rose that feeds off Mother Nature's teardrops, and a woman who is more than beautiful. She is stunning to the naked eye. Vision is not a question of what you see, but how you see it. Sleep can create some breathtaking photographs, but life's dreams are the most beautiful photographs of all. My eyes are open, and my dreams have come true.
We took him to an eye specialist, and they determined that he had damage to his retinas. And I asked the doctor if he can see the way we could see. He says, "No, not really. He can't. He has so-called peripheral vision."
Dr. Wong, he was an eye specialist, and he's the one, when he examined him, told us he was legally blind.
And that night, after I found out he was legally blind, I went to church. I went to St. Louis Church, and I went up to the altar and I prayed to God. I said, "Dear God, just give him some sight. Give him some sight so he can move around." And I guess God had answered my prayer. His vision is through the lens of a camera.
Yeah, he shows us more with his pictures.
Yeah. You know, he can probably have better vision than we have because we just assume what we see, and he picks things out that we don't see. I think.
I never really had to lose something like somebody who was able to live a normal life of doing regular activities, then all of a sudden losing the job that they've had. I never had to go through that process. Mine was kind of in reverse, where I had to try to know some of my limitations and try to see if I would be able to go further with what I want to do in life.
Well, while I was in high school, he used to go down to take pictures of the horses down here at the farm, or, take a walk down to the town park and take pictures. And it just progressed from there.
My parents gave me Kodak Color Burst when I was 10. And that started it all, where it just, when you see an image right there, just captured it. I was just amazed by it. So then, I decided I like this. It was something that intrigued me. I wasn't really the greatest drawer, wasn't that great at other art, but photography was just the instant of being able to capture something for a second. Really, really, I adored and loved. I said, I can't let it lie and just wonder if would be able to continue and learn more about photography. Would I be able to actually do it in the field? So that's when I decided to go to UConn. I spent hours and hours and hours in the darkroom, learning all different techniques. When you take a negative and if you expose it to light, an image gradually appears. And it's like a magic trick, but it's what you created. This shot was taken at a little record store at University of Connecticut. I saw the sign here saying shoplifters will be shot. I just wanted to have a little sense of humor with my work, and so I took a photo of me looking at a record and then me trying to steal a record. Sometimes you can get the most intriguing photographs where you don't expect. I did not expect to see a horse behind a high school. I had my camera on me, and so I took the shot, and it's still one of my favorites today because it's one of those things where if you don't have a camera, you're going to miss it. When you look through the viewfinder and just capturing something for that 1 minute of time, it just stands still. And I guess that's why I adored it. I chose photography. Maybe I thought of it as a challenge because of me being legally blind. I didn't want to just do the usual or the typical. I wanted to do something that I loved and I wanted to try for it. The reason why I bought the Minolta here is it was the first automatic focus camera. Being that I have vision problems, focusing took time. And focusing in this was faster than what I can see. And when you're dealing with the fast subject matter, such as moving objects, you got to be quick. The Special Olympics in New Haven was asking for volunteer photographers. The Special Olympic Committee, they wanted their work in color, and this is one of the assignments they had me do, is take some of the winners and try to get the emotion of them receiving a medal. I covered so many different activities there, from sailing, racquetball, they had tennis, they had so many other activities that I covered. Just being a part of it, it was just a great experience. I love photographing the parade because, they're coming down the line and you can move with the crowd. I try to get close up, then you just wait and focus and shoot. The black and white parade shots were great because I captured the emotion of some of them. I just love the shot or whatever. I had to get in front of the person playing a musical instrument and just seeing the instrument right at me. It was one of my favorite shots of the Olympics. That's what intrigues me about photography, is it's so hard to capture for that 1 second, but for that 1 second you can get that one perfect shot. I use zoom text all the time. It's another way of blowing up an image. If I'm using the documents and stuff like that, if I were to go online, it really does help. The subject matter has objects in it that you really don't want in it, such as the antenna. So what you want to do is basically just really blow it up and erase it with the clone tool. Adobe Photoshop is the best for professional photographers. You can add layers and stuff like that, and it gives you a lot more flexibility. And sometimes I might just fix the levels and the lighting with Photoshop. This is probably like one of my favorites. It's hard to explain why it's my favorite. It's the artistic value, the sail going up, and it just intrigued me. When I take a photo, I try to get different perspective of everything. And if I was a tourist, I'd just take a picture of the boat and that's it. But for this, it's the artistic value of it. It's something different. Not everybody's going to think of taking a shot like that. I thought it had a lot of personal value to me. This is directly on board the Amistad, just like the other one, except I took a straight shot. I just wanted to capture what it's like being directly on the Amistad itself. It's an amazing ship with an amazing history. I just wanted to capture close up the ship itself. I've always loved lighthouses. When I photograph lighthouses or anything else, I try to look at the subject matter, foreground, and the background, and try to create real interesting images. The idea of capturing for a moment in freezing time. It's like a snowflake, where they say each snowflake is different. If I try to take this one shot again, it's going to be a little bit different. If you blink, you're going to miss that shot. Photography doesn't let you forget anything. It's there forever. And that's what intrigued me about it.